Oh. Hey guys, welcome back with another Roaster Campaign series video. Let's go! Today we have the High Elves under the guise of Teclis, or the Lore Masters.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Lore Masters. Order of Lore Masters. It's the High Lore Master. Oh boy. Wait, I'm confusing this. Well, now he's the High Elves because he confederated everyone. Well, he's the High... Ooh. Very low reliability. Attacked some... Oh god. Alright, so I had a very queensy quick look at the campaign before I started recording. Or maybe perhaps I started recording and the footage was bad, so I restarted. But this I did not see. So it seems he is fighting the entirety of the Order Tide in one go, and he's at war with pretty much everyone. He's at war with the lizards, vampires, wood elves, dwarves, more lizards, dark elves, Corone, Skaven, don't like him. Yeah, he's, I mean, the only... Oh, Camry likes him. Well, Camry's dead. Reichland kind of likes him, but...
Greetings from Sigma.
Yeah, no. They have a miniature alliance with the dwarfs. Yep. Yeah, you're fucked. You are fucked. Going to bring them in. I'm gonna have to bleep that. I forget I cannot swear in the first 5 minutes of a video. But that said, okay, so over here there's Tyrion. We can see the army. This is the first mistake I'm noticing, and this is something people don't realize. Yes, this campaign is on easy. Yes, you can use melee units on easy, normal, and theoretically speaking, they should work. However, speaking bluntly, you have basic archers. Basic archers are not going to do that well late game, especially against heavily armored dwarves. These armies of dwarves are pretty high-end tier. I mean, for easy, this is really high level. Iron Drake torpedoes over there. Still have some basic dwarf warriors, but there are thunders and there's organ guns and cannons. And there's only one artillery. There's regiments of renown. This is not gonna do well. I mean, basic spearman. Tyrion himself. Let's see how he's been leveled up. Bloodline of Anirian. Now this could be benefit of the doubt. This could be due to the fact that he was confederated. But still, you do not go Bloodline of Anirian. It gives you minus public order. It does make Tyrion very, very strong. But you always go with Majesty of Alt 1 as you get recruitment cost for all armies, global recruitment reduction for all armies, global recruitment capacity increased. It gives you all armies reduction in upkeep and untainted in local army. Plus 1 public order in all provinces at the same time. You need Bowmaster, favorable winds. Maybe you get Vanguard Master, but I usually go Bowmaster and Skymaster, as usually I do put some Phoenixes in the army. At this point in time, you should have a lot. Another thing that I'm noticing is the economy is really horribly underpowered, but we shall see that in a second. It seems that he has invaded Araby and is struggling. White lines are traced, my dude. Yeah, you're not gonna do much with that. He was trying to upgrade walls. That's good. Walls are great, but you were getting attacked. I mean, these are relatively weak armies. You should be able to yeah, you should be able to beat them with what you have. What is Minrapans and Henry Lemesif are the biggest problem there. But how is Alistair leveled up? He's on a Great Eagle. Yeah, he maybe put him on a White Lion Chariot. He'll be okay. Not really leveled up at all. Again, at this point in time, you should have level 40 on him. Over here, recruiting these guys, that's a genuinely bad idea. How many armies? There's 16 armies, and of course, since it is an easy, that means not really much army upkeep. But with 16 armies, you should be steamrolling. Okay, now we have a better army. Again, these guys are worthless. So look at the cost of Phoenix Guard, 305 gold. Sisters of Avalon, 182. You have more Sisters of Avalon, maybe a Noble and a Life Mage. What is this wizard? This wizard is a high magic. Is not the best, not the worst, but you have a lightning electricity there, so you're gonna be fine. Again, White Lines of Trace, not the best. Okay, this seems to have been played quite a while ago. Yeah, he did tell me this was played ages and ages ago, so it could be the reason why. The Handmaiden's Gallery is no longer a building. Now you need to build up to the Blessed Grove to be able to get the Sisters of Avalon. Of course, with this, you still get to unlock Sisters of Avalon and recruit them, but it is, of course, much more limited. You do not seem to have Confederated Alarial, but we shall see that. It seems overall, though, Ult 1 is taken in and built relatively well. You don't need to build walls in every single place. You just go for economy, and you should have the economy cheese by now. Even on the easiest difficulties, it's the only way you can play on harder difficulties. Yeah, you should be building that. Seems all of Nagaron has been taken care of. There is no issues whatsoever. Of course, you're rarely gonna get rebellions on easy difficulty, but something to do keep in mind. And to counter that, what you do is you build this. You build as many amphitheaters as possible because it gives you money and public order. And of course, good. How many mages can you recruit? And you didn't. You can recruit up to 11. So, okay, we're making 35,000. He's only 2 mages recruited. We're making 35,000, which is our richest region right now. Our richest region is Etane. Alright, perfect. Mage. Wait, he doesn't even have influence. Wait, what? Oh my god, boys! Doesn't even have nobles. You need influence, my dude. Oh man, okay, you need influence. You need to... I mean, the easiest way to do it is leave one of these gates occupied by someone else, and then you non-stop take it. Okay, Teclis is panically recruiting an army over here, trying to... Okay, he's defeated most of Coron. And apparently the Empire is destroying the Wood Elves, so that's good. That is a lot of Empire troops. Galdrel is coming in. I don't know why I recruited Elitimer Chariots. I mean, they're okay. I guess they can be really useful in lower difficulties. Really heavily micro-intensive, though. Sisters of Avalon, the key. Disband your Phoenix Guard. You can be able to do... You should be destroying the dwarves if you have this many armies. I mean, Tyrion is here. How is Altarion? Altarion is in Norska. Again, not really a good army. He does have a couple of nobles. He has a mage here, which is the straight protective. Not the best. Okay, yeah. I can see why the person is telling me that they were really having problems with this. I mean, the main issue of this campaign is that it's not exploiting the strength of the High Elves, which is super incredibly powerful economy, super incredibly powerful influence using for diplomacy, and then insane missile units such as, of course, where are they? The Sisters of Avalon. These guys have both fire damage and magical damage, and they're going to do a lot of armor piercing as well. Yeah, they also have armor piercing over there. So even though the dwarves are resistant to magic damage, they have 35 magic resistance. The Iron Drakes only. The rest is only 25, I believe. They will still take the armor piercing damage because they do have incredible 105 armor, 85 armor, and of course that guy is incredibly armored. And fighting the dwarves, it's difficult. I mean, if we look at the number of settlements, Reichland, and then Kazakh Karak, who has 44, and that's going to be a real pain in the ass to beat. Of course, then you have to deal with Clan Ashen, who is just absolutely massive. And there is, of course, good old Ikit Claw over there. Overall, let's see in one last thing before I do give my verdict on this campaign. Okay. Decent upgrades, but you did not go for cultural advancement, you didn't go for trade advancements. You need these guys, you need to do trade, you need to have the cultural advancements. These will give you growth, income increase, public order, all the beautiful things like casualty replenishment increase. This will give you diplomatic relations with characters, cheaper buildings, faster buildings, yada yada yada. You do not need to recruit to have every single military upgrade in the early game to the mid game and late game. You can get them slowly. You need to focus on missile units, build walls in main settlements. Minor settlements, leave them unwalled. This is absolutely normal, especially for new players. Building walls is fantastic. It's incredibly good to do, but with the high elves you don't need to. With the high elves you just focus on economy, and your economy will spiral of control. By turn 100 you should be making 100,000 per turn, above and beyond what your army costs, and on legendary, so we're talking 4 or 5 armies by turn 100, and you're making 100,000 bank per turn. That is because of the entrepreneur skill, and you should be spamming those out by making sure you have nobles, constantly collecting the influence. Overall, this campaign for a newbie on easy, I would say it's a 3 out of 5, keeping in mind that this person told me that they're very new to the game. This is one of their first ever campaigns, and they don't know exactly what they are doing. That said, there is a room of improvement with regards to the armies they expand with, and with the buildings they build in their settlements. With regards to hero upgrades and research, I will give this a 2 out of 5. Again, research is very bad, and what I've seen is mostly bad for leveling up. I mean, level 190, your main general is still ranked 34, and if I look at the skills, he did get decent, but did not get lightning strike. He did not get lightning strike, and that is absolutely important. You will not be a 4, 5. You'll be able to get lightning strike just in time. You do not need every single one of these at all, and you do not get bowmaster. So yeah, actually, let's do that at 2 out of 5, because this is incredibly bad. You do not need the Ultimate Phoenix. You do need that of Amatok, you do need Regrowth and Chain Lightning, no need for the Sword of Ruin. Rogueling Skies, Kindle Flames, and Life Bloom is more than enough. And to then get Manifold Sorcery. Life Leeching is alright, Wallet Heart is okay, Exorcism is okay. Flock of Doom on Techless is a bit wasted, but it can be useful. I do love my Flock of Dooms, but there is no missile spell, except, no, he actually has Bound Fireballs. He has a Bound Fireball spell, so he would be relatively okay. He has killed a lot of different decent traits over here, but again, it is not in the best place. And Tyrion himself, with the, of course, being given the Bloodline of Anarion, but that can be due to the situation. And also, one last point of contention for this campaign is that there is no stability in Lastria as of yet. Now, if we look at the records, we can see what happened, but I do believe that he did expand. Yeah, he expanded in Lastria, and then at around turn 100, it's when he just skipped these purple dinos in Itza and Tehenomin completely, and then did his own thing. Now, clear context, that's at turn 195. Now, at the turn 100, he still had very little land. Turn 120, he confederated. Clearly, we can see the difference. And then took 50 turns, but he destroyed Nagaron utterly and completely, as we can see here. And he has just indeed finished clearing out Nagaron at turn 190, where we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you find this video friendly and useful. If you did, please do subscribe to the channel. Give a shout out to this guy who is learning to play the game, and don't be too harsh on him. I try to be constructive, at the same time roasting him just to a medium rare. I guess that should be something I start doing, where I roast people according to how good or bad they are. Actually, no, medium rare is good. You're well done, dude. You've burnt it. You've burned the campaign. No, not really. It's still savable. It's on easy, so it's very difficult for you to lose from this position, but you have put yourself in a very difficult position. What I do recommend is starting on normal, another campaign, and trying to put the points forward that I recommended. More economy, expand and secure your borders, which you did to a certain extent, which you did very well, but keep in mind that there are enemies, that there are friends around you that could be your enemies, and this is in this case. And please do recruit more archers and Sisters of Avalorn. Even Lothar and Sigurd are fantastic. No need to recruit Phoenix Guard. Heroes are extremely important. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I shall see you again tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this video, and ta-ta!